Hey, hey. You hear me? You hear me, man? You hear me, man? Tighten the f*** up, dick. Real, man.
You want to fight? We could have fought right there.
What's up, nigga?
Nobody's trying to fight you. You all looking at. You need to get out. You need to get out. You got evicted. Get out. Get out.
That's why you trying to sneak.
Get out. Get out. You got evicted.
I need my house.
You won't fight me. I'm evicted.
I know. I need to get you all your shit out of here. So, hey.
Let's get it out of here.
Yeah, let's go. He's running. He's running. Yo, what's wrong with this clown? Yo, what do we do now?
That's not money. Wipe your nose. Exactly, nigga. You just wiped your nose because I told you to, bitch. Hey. Hey.
I don't know what. What's up, everybody? We are back. PO3. Like day 5 in the game. And I think we're most of the way through the second major map area. I've already got 4 out of 4 extra. See if we can find this Kama real quick. But also like to go with I love how fast this is. Back on Neo. Like a half. Like the dog. Ever. How do we get? Where do we come from? Oh. I don't get how we're. Oh, I get it. Okay. Now we need to. I never. Why the little baby out of there? Maybe the water content. Not needed. Back. We've able.
Was someone there? Takachio, we should give chase. All physical humans will not act. There are none who can surpass me. That Oni?
That was gay.
My might knows no bounds.
Background. Level. Bad in you. Probably a plot debug.
have avoided drowning,
Oh, there's-
but we can't venture out with all the yokai around.
I don't know how big a fan I am of that. I just now started. Alright. Alright. Restart the game now that I've shut it down. It's me dying. Or I died. Now let's re. I knew better than I run. Excellent. I've got it. I need it for my diet. Power race. Oh yeah. Really? Like I might have iframe. Oh. Like I always back. That's
First
like
the Genpei War,
one of the
and now the yokai.
uh,
Would the peace returns to the world soon?
like bad combo. But I try to work with it. Definitely fun that. Bottom form change. Got like a high that base. Kappa. Kappa capture. I'm up on them.
Jormon is in shambles. The sheer number of yokai here can only mean the barrier here has been tainted as well.
Well, we are. They are like.
Look at how it's changed. Is this really Sutsaku Avenue? It's completely unrecognizable.
Oh, shit, where'd you come from? Oh, I need. Oh, a beehive.
Didn't expect to run into anyone here. I go by the name Tatsumaro. Wounded in battle, I journeyed in search of healing springs. News of a flood brought me back, only to find things like this. Not sure where my house was anymore, so I'm trying my luck around here. By the way, you see the steam up over there? The stench here is unbearable. So why not head over there to cleanse yourself, and maybe you could take me along?
Fine, tag along.
This stench, it's so foul I can't even swallow. No matter how many we slay, they keep coming.
Hey, where are you going? Hey, where are you going? Heading elsewhere? I shall wait here. Anyhow, as I was saying...
Come for us, damned oafish samurai. We need help. And what are they off doing?
heading elsewhere. I shall wait here. Anyhow, as I was saying,
Fuck is a flame! It's burning!
clean at last. Putrid hideaways have been my only refuge from yokai. Real headache that's been. If not for this old injury, I'd have dealt with the yokai myself. By the by, you see that sinister-looking spot southeast of here? There's something familiar about those ruins. I'd wager my house lies just beyond, but with all these yokai about, I could never make it there alone. It'd mean going back into the stench, but I happen to have a rather unique bath in my house. I'll let you soak to your heart's content if you take me there.
Whoa.
This way! Heading elsewhere? I shall wait here. Anyhow, as I was saying,
How you take care of that? One more. There he is. Alright, now we gotta kill the Cyclops. Easy enough. all. Them Wilmux souls are dropping like hotcakes. Core. $250 Jism merit. See if we can top off our living spirit real quick. Happy McSlappy. That's a good name.
The Crucible's power is so strong that it cannot be approached. A barrier in need of purification yet stands. Investigate, would you, please?
Maybe I have to be by myself to use that spirit vein, but I don't think so. I don't feel like I had to in the past. Battle friendly guitar.
The stench is as foul as ever. I hope my house still stands.
Even if it stands, it's gonna smell like a skunk. was that? Yeah, we'll just run on around. I don't think he'll hit us from back here.
Show yourselves, eh? Or to return home, block my path and be slain. The old wounds flaring up, but I can keep going.
Oh, that's cool. Damn it, really? It might behoove us to get the hot spring from this one. Can't use healing potions.
The stench is as foul as ever. I hope my hand still stands. Show yourselves, eh? Nothing more to return home on my path and be slain. The old wounds flaring up, but I can keep going. No need for concern. Let's press on. This cannot be my house. No. No.
Swamp now.
But look, my precious bath is just as I left it. This calls for a nice cleansing dip. Ah, perfect. Oh, aren't you coming in? No need for restraints. Ah, so heavenly. Oh.
He died? Weird. What's that venom mage? Does it give us poison on our hits? That would be nice. Increase the rate which you build up poison. Oh, okay. Where's the spirit vein? Oh, I see. I gotta have wind. that's gonna be a master dojo at some point. That. Oh, it goes to the blacksmith. Okay. Wonder what that unlocks us. And we're missing a lot here.
What's this? Falling so suddenly?
Bro. Huh? Don't open from this side. Spotted. Oh no. We are definitely not fans of spotted. But at least they can't guard. Wonder if we have any weapon or gear upgrades. Ooh.
wasn't can't move. Please, someone help me.
Shortcut. He's a good boy. Hey, Kadama was in there. What do you know? 2 Kadamas in this one little area. Oh shit, a rod here. Oh, I see him. I gotta find a summon before I go in here. Man, that axe fucked him up. Really good combo. I don't even have any skill points put into that right now, do I? No. We need that on.
It is likely that it was the camel Onni or Mage who tampered with the barriers. I once saw this barrier with my own eyes just past the gate. Takechio, be on your guard.
Even Master Kukai's 5-story pagoda is frozen over.
Angie. I need him. That's how. That guy from. Holy shit, I can.
Let's see. Are you prepared?
What's going on? Have we been drawn into the picture scroll? Whatever the case, the Jedi must be dealt with.
gotta grab a drink in a second.
safe. It would be best if you...
That attack might
Wretched summoner.
that grapple.
How could you defile such a sacred place? It's unbelievable. The yokai burned my comrades to a crisp.
No, this one.
You reek of yokai
Oh, it's the
slaughter.
drunken Goji's sister.
My severed arm goes out for vengeance. Slay a yokai as you please. You'll face retribution.
That's cool.
Now do you know the depths of my fury? Slay a yokai as you please. You face retribution. You know the depths of my fury.
Now this is a... That's right. Their name went down. Thank you. I also... Mikazuki Munachika. Swords off Mikazuki Munachiko. I'll leave a hint on your... How goes your mission? Do come again.
You must have some great stories to tell. Perhaps you should try making more of an effort. This is really a most unfortunate result. I'm sure you'll be back again.
Alright, I'm calling it a night. Y'all tomorrow.
I dare you to let me build you a completely free e-commerce store preloaded with 20 handpicked products that are trending all over the world, basically validated.
Hey guys, that's your Rachel Legends. Welcome to the video. Send us some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you're going through something and you need them out there today. From me to you guys, a quick video today, but a very important one, because looking back over the last couple years in Raid, I'm not big on the whole trope of like, you'll ruin your account with this mistake. I don't think you can really ruin your account with basically much of anything unless you're just trashing all of your champions, right? But there's one big, massive regret that I have, that I'm stopping empowering champions basically on my account, right? I empowered champions for years and years and years. Now, obviously, I've got a lot of +4s, +3s, plus whatever the heck's on my account. And, you know, for a while, especially when they added champion empowerment a few years ago to the game, I was like, hey, why not, right? Like, there's no reason not to get better stats, even if I only use these champions in, you know, niche areas, like Doom Tower at the time or Faction Wars. Why not get better stats, right? There's no downside, really. Until, well, and you guys know what until, right? Until we have all of these champions that have other empowerment champions in the game. And I super regret a bunch of these champions. Check it out here, guys, by the way. It's right in your game. But from Ninja and Lydia, in Thea, in Gomlock, and all the Doom Tower guys, and Mithrala, you can see they all have, obviously, you guys know how it works. They all have an empowerment champion. But the thing is Ramantu has Shagor, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And as the game continues to get power crept, all of these old school champions, their best use cases ends up being to empower other champions, right? We have Tamisha, who's actually a really good champion, but you know, she's actually really good at empowering Marius, right? And we can just keep going on and on. Shu Zhen, which is obviously a really good champion in her own right, used to empower Leo. Draco with Donnie. Rio Bone Spear with Shredder. Rio, I think, is quite better than Shredder, but, you know, you can see Predator, Pythion, Cupidus, Ezio, Basim, Abyss, Bayak, Ursuga. Listen, I don't have Bayak or Edward, but man, I have empowered Heliers and empower Ursugas on my account, and Cupidus is on my account. Check this out, guys. Cry with me, please. I need your empathy. Give me some sympathy, baby. Shed a little tear for your guy. Anybody else do this, by the way? Not Theodore. Tumetia. T-E-U? There we go. I have a +3 MFN Tumetia on my account. Listen, I like Tamisha, but one is enough. I frankly don't need the extra stats on Tamisha. I wish so badly I could break those copies down and empower my Marius instead. Same thing with Pythion. Now, it's not as bad as my Tamisha, but I have a +1 Pythion, and golly, I would love to get that one Pythion back. I love Pythion. I think he's a great champion, but I don't need the empowerment there. Instead, I would love to empower my Predator. That's what I would really want to do here. So I would implore Plarium to consider this quality of life update. A lot of games have this, but it's going on right now inside of Theory Restart. There's not like an ad or anything like that, but it's just kind of like an example. Every once in a while, they'll do reconfigure events in this game. Now, they happen, you know, sporadically, not often. It's not a permanent thing. But for example, in March, we're going to have the Argonites faction, the true introduction to the game. We're going to have the big 8th year Plarium anniversary. Why not put an event like this in the game? All you do is select a champion, right? I'm just going to select whatever, pretend it's Pythion, right? And you get all your resources back, including empowerments, everything back from this champion. That would be so freaking cool to have once in a while in the game. Allow you to go back to champions. Hey, they announced, you know what, last year that they're never going to buff, you know, epics again, right? Well, maybe you go back and you take an underwhelming epic that you empowered and you get all the resources back, right? And you use it on a champion. Maybe you've upgraded your account since then, right? So for me, this is my new philosophy on empowerment. I am only empowering a champion on my account if I use them in PvP. If I use them in a big way in PvP. That is the only exception because frankly, if you're an endgame player, in most, but not all situations, I'll talk about the exception in a moment, in most situations, empowerment, the min-maxing basically of your champion matters most in the arena where all those stats count. Every point of accuracy can be crucial, right? Now, there may be some exceptions, some cutting edge content that is based on high scores, such as Chimera. You know, maybe you have I don't know, like your damage dealer in Chimera or something like that is empowered. I wouldn't say that it is a must have in most situations, but I can understand. But other than that, I'm not empowering anybody. I'm just going to keep all my copies. I started doing this a couple months ago and I thought to myself, you know, I'm just going to make a video about this. Look at all these legendaries that I could empower. But instead, I'm just sticking them in my reserve vault because you never know when they're going to introduce another busted champion that is using Tamisha, for example, that I would really love those copies back. So 2 points. Number one, I think it would behoove you guys, even if you're just like a fairly new player, just save them. Just save them. Epics, I still empower. But legendaries, just save them. Don't empower them because honestly, I don't know. Unless you're using them again in the arena, I regret because of all those empowerment combos, you know? How do you guys feel about that? What is your strategy and philosophy around champion empowerment? Honestly, that's the biggest mistake that I've made on my entire account ever, is empowering every legendary for the first year or two that empowerment was in the game. All right, guys, like I said, a very uncharacteristic, quick video for yours truly. Let me know, again, your strategy, your philosophy on empowerment, and let me know if you think this would be a good idea. Plarium, if you're watching, it'd be so cool. I can't see anybody being against.
Oh, she's mad. She's mad.
Oh, really? She's gone? You can come over now? Who's texting?
Nobody. I'm not texting anybody. Nobody's coming over right now. Nobody's coming over.
Let's dance. 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 Yes. Dance. 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 dancing. Dance.
Oh, she's mad. She's mad.
Oh, really? She's gone? You can come over now? Who's texting?
Nobody. I'm not texting anybody. Nobody's coming over right now.
Nowhere to
Nobody's
go.
coming
No,
over.
I have nowhere to go
No,
now.
you can go to Target. Just go to Target. Nobody's coming over.
I don't need
It's a joke.
Ryan, who sent me the text message?
It's a joke.
Tell me now or I'm gonna bash your nuts in.
Crazy? Why'd you park my car like that?
Who comes to the house, Al?
Nobody.
No, you just text somebody, told them to come to the house, right?
Ain't nobody coming to the house.
Who's coming to the house?
Nobody.
It's all right, it's all right. Whoever it is, tell her to pull up.
Jay,
I want her to come to my house, Kyle.
Oh shit.
Who's in there, asshole? Who is in there? Fuck is coming over, Anthony?
What?
Who'd you text, huh? Who you trying to text? You accidentally text me, pendejo. Who you texting?
Nobody.
Who's coming over, huh? Have her come over. Have her come over. You accidentally texted me, oh, my wife is leaving? Are you stupid?
What?
Are you stupid?
What?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. You want to tell me something?
I don't want
to. You want to tell me something? Hey.
Hey, what are you doing here?
What do you mean, what am I doing here?
You left to go out.
Yeah, and I just had a message. Hey, you. She just left. Come over.
Autocorrect. Baby.
Why would you do that to me?
Pop, listen.
Oh, hell no.
Babe, hold on, babe. Babe, I was just joking. Hold on. Whoa, what are you doing with those?
I told you I was gonna get cut off.
No, babe, please, babe.
What? Bro, no one's here. I didn't mean to send that. Bro, I didn't mean to send that, Aaliyah.
Yeah, you didn't. Who's coming over? They're gonna meet me at the door right
No.
here. They're gonna meet me at the door right here.
Oh, nobody's coming. Nobody. It was a joke. Bruh.
Right here and wait for that bitch.
I was taking a nap.
Taking a nap, nothing.
I was taking you literally see me sleeping right here, bro. Bro, what are you doing? All right, wait, dang.
What is it?
Realize that you just texted me?
I didn't text you.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
Oh, she's mad. She's mad.
Oh, really? She's gone? You can come over now?
No wonder Bad Bunny sat alone at a single table at the 2026 Grammy Awards. He was actually the biggest winner of the night. When he won Album of the Year, the camera swept across the venue. Amid the lively crowd, he was the only one sitting alone, with no hugs and no celebration, sparking speculation that he was distant or isolated. The truth, however, was exactly the opposite. This wasn't neglect. It was the highest level of arrangement. His seat was placed in the most central position, closest to the stage, with an unmatched view and presence. Sitting alone also allowed the cameras to capture his raw emotions without distraction. At the moment of victory, he broke down in tears, covering his face with both hands and remaining seated for a long time, a scene of striking emotional power. With that win, he became the first artist in history to take Album of the Year with a non-English album, truly rewriting Grammy history. No wonder Bad Bunny sat alone at a single table at the 2026 Grammy Awards. He was
Welcome to Top Heroes. It all starts with a small fire. No rushing, no shortcuts. Just time and the choices you make. Find your people. Raise companions and pets. Build your town step by step. Turn empty land into something alive. Every decision leaves a mark. Take care of what you build, and it will grow with you. Top Heroes. Start from zero, end with heroes.
A class. In this world, it is something that the goddess blesses us with.
You are classless.
Skills are a blessing from the goddess. They're not something you just...
This account has never managed a single one key ever on normal Hydra. And so on screen above my head right now are going to be some of the key tools that you want to bring into Hydra with a mega mega focus on the top two being provoke as well as a block buffs debuff. Those did like the two really the fundamental tools for getting you started in Hydra for the first time. Some of those were kind of lacking in this roster, but I'm going to do what I can with the champions that we have available to us, including an unbucked Vizix, who would be a great provoker for this team, to build a Hydra team that can actually one key normal Hydra for the first time on this account, man. There's going to be team building, there's going to be efficiency tips, all of that good stuff, as well as some champions that are currently tucked away in the vault that we absolutely have to build as quickly as possible over here. First things first though, what Hydra team are we running here in Mr. Ink Demon's account? I'd love to see what teams we've got saved. You know what? Not actually half bad. I was expecting a lot worse, man. These are actually okay. Apart from no block buffs champion and some wacky speed or a lead choices in some of these, man. Hey, before we get to the rest of the tips, man, and hopefully this video is going to help out a lot of you guys as well who are trying to get started in Hydra for the very first time. Make sure that if you're looking to create a new raid account, you use the beginner promo link that's below this video at the top of the description box, man. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. This is one of the nuttiest starts we've ever offered on this channel in terms of beginner links, combining a Corvus, the Corruptor start from the beginner link, as well as Ezio to just create an absolute ridiculous poison explosion duo on a brand new raid account, man. It's absolutely ridiculous stuff, so make sure to click on that beginner link below this video right now and use that link to create a new account, man, for just all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. It's just a mental way to start off a new raid account in 2026. Gosh damn it. Okay, let's have this. First things first, speed or a lead. Huge, massive help into Hydra, and increased speed buffs are just universally useful. For me, Haikatoon, she's got to make the team. Next up, Provoker champion. There are some rare champion options like a Master Butcher that you can go for. Do we have a Master Butcher on this account, man? Do we have a Master Butcher on this account? Why am I looking there? Let's use the filters. Moment of truth. We don't have a Master Butcher. Oh, which means that we've got to lean on the Vizix, who at this point in time is currently unbucked. We need to get this Vizix bucked as quickly as possible, by the way. Mr. Ink Demon, I'm just letting you know right now. She's a huge deal. Next up, we need a block buffs champion. I'm taking care of the most important roles on the team first. Now, our only option for this is an Umbral Enchantress, who for some odd reason was in... What was that? What's that, man? Is she in a couple of random pieces of... Savage and Cruel gear. Is she booked? Is she booked? She's not booked. Oh, God's truth. Well, at least even unbooked, it's still only a 310 cooldown block buff debuff that you can place. She's also not ascended either though, so it's only a 210 duration as opposed to a 310 duration. But if you're desperate for a block buffs champion, you don't have an Ugo or an Ostrox or whatever, Umbral Enchantress is your next best option, so alas, she is going to make the team. Next up, we need a little bit of damage, but also decreased attack and decreased defense. Mikey is actually fully booked on this account, so that's good. We can go ahead and pen him in. We can then take the Mordecai for HP burns, because the Mikey's damage is not going to be enough on his own. And then we need a good, consistent, and reliable healer to bring to bear. The Rector Drath is a great option. She brings heals as well as Veil. I'd really like if we could have fit a Doom Priest into this team, though. Oh, man, this team is thin. It's lacking any ways of dealing with debuffs, effectively. The damage isn't amazing. The Umbral Enchantress is level 14 unbooked. The Vizix is unbooked. Oh, God. At least is the Rector Drath fully booked? She must be fully booked, right? Tell me she's fully booked. Okay, good. Lovely. Good. And the Mikey is actually fully booked as well. And the Mordecai, good stuff. Now to fix up some builds. We do have about enough accuracy, good speeds. I actually don't mind the build on the Michelangelo. Is he running? He's running a defense amulet. Ooh, no, dude, no. Oh my God, look at this feral crit damage amulet we got. We're not even using it. Oh, Ink Demon. You're breaking my balls, man. You're breaking my balls, dude. Oh, God. Okay, let's just... I don't even care where the rolls go. What are we doing, man? Let's just throw this up to rank 16. It's going up either way. It's the best amulet on our account. We do actually get a double accuracy roll here as well. Can we hit crit damage? No, we can't. But you know what? We don't have any dusts or powders to re-roll it anyway. Okay, like this is just like an instant swollen, sweaty disgust then upgrade on the Michelangelo already. So I'm just going to go ahead and make the switch. And you know what? The rest of his build is a little bit questionable, but I'm just going to leave it where it is. I really like the relic, by the way. That's actually really good. That's a great choice. Erythi Coronet is actually fantastic on Michelangelo. Good stuff. He does have masteries. He's gone with Giant Slayer. Instead of either Helm Smasher or War Master. I think War Master would be best for a Mikey, but okay, fine. It's not like so crazy, like off the chain wrong that I'm going to go in and fix that. I'm going to leave this as it is. Brimstone Blessing as well. I don't mind that. in this case, we'll leave the Mikey there. Next up, it's the turn of the Vizix, who is running at relatively low speeds, and her accuracy isn't all that as well. Oh god, wait a minute, I already know this. I already know this is going to be a big problem for us, because we only have one accuracy banner on the entire account, and it's currently on the Cold Heart. Just so you guys are aware, there is a gear enhancement event going on right now as well, if it will ever load. So I'm not just like throwing upgrades into this gear willy-nilly. You know, I only prefer to really rank 16 any kind of artifact or accessory on an account. If there's also a gear enhancement event going, man, I consider myself a custodian of your guys' accounts when I do these account takeover videos. But ooh, tell you what, how about we throw on this accuracy banner, but we've got to replace that feral piece with something else. Why do we have this feral neck, which is actually potentially insanely good, but even just like 1 or 2 accuracy rolls? Why do we have this in the Crimson Helm? Oh, God, Nelly. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and throw it up to 12. It doesn't need to go any higher than that. We miss all of our rolls, but it's fine. Even just 1 piece of feral gear gives 40 accuracy, so that's good. We're looking for like 200 to 220 accuracy at a minimum to take into normal Hydra, by the way. So let's go ahead and throw some levels into this as well. We might have to pass this accuracy banner back and forth a little bit between the Vizix and the Cold Heart on this account. I'm very, very curious about the Slayer weapon that we have on the this Vizix right now. What's that for, man? Okay, it's got a double speed roll. Okay, I kind of get it. I think this might be one of the situations on an account like this where we geared champions up like a long time ago and just haven't updated the builds in a long time, because this shield is fine. We committed a max glyph to it, dude, which is really not quite ideal. No speed rolls on this make it not a very good item. We've got some better options down here already, just at a glance, with the feral shield, which would give us 2 pieces of feral gear, extra 5% speed there, and good defensive stats on these two. And so, you know, it doesn't have any speed rolls on it, but it's going to bump up the accuracy a little bit more, a little bit of speed, a little bit of HP percent. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with where those rolls went in the end. I think that's good enough, probably, for the... Oh my god, dude, we have so many builds saved here. Okay, I'm just going to leave it saved as preset. We'll just leave it at that. The build on the Mordecai, I'm going to leave that where it is. I'm going to try not to meddle if I can avoid it. Although this flat defense chestplate is making me just making me tweak. I think the stats on the Mord are good enough. They're serviceable, right, is what I'm trying to say. Although I don't like leaving things at rank 8. Just take it up to 12, you know, a little bit of extra defense stat there. The Rectidrath has got flat defense gloves as well. No, dude. Okay, let me just... HP percent. All I want to do, okay, is HP percent based out on the gloves, because the more HP percent a Rectidrath has, the bigger her heals are. I want to set priority stat to speed, and then I want to show equipped as well, and then just hide set filters, right? Let me just see what the best high speed gloves are on the account. Like, for example, what's going on here? What is going on here? Explain yourself, Ink Demon. Why are some of our better gloves, because this is a very early game account, you know, some of our better gloves for the Rectidrath are equipped on a measly reliquary tender. I mean, good heavens, these stalwart... Oh my god! Okay, never mind. These random pair of stalwart gauntlets that I found are actually going to do even better than that. Okay, so all is forgiven. Extra speed here, extra HP, bigger healing, more heals coming in more often. Fine. With accessories, massive tip for gearing up your guys. If you've got chronophage or pinpoint accessories to throw onto your nerds. Hi, Taru, how are you doing? She's come to say hi because she's such a bloody good girl. Just get them equipped. Right? Just check the set bonuses. Chronophage, just 2 pieces of chronophage, just 10% extra speed, right? We're going to go ahead and throw these on, as well as with this amulet right here. Gives a bit of accuracy on it. You know, it's fine. It's not super required for Rectidrath exactly to get the most out of a kit, but we're going to go ahead and rank these up to 12 as well, and moreover, we're just getting some speed from using these. Hopefully we get at least a bit of defense percent. Okay, good, that will do. We'll take that up to 12. If it was double that HP, I just would have cried and died on the inside. But so yeah, we're going to gain all kinds of health, gaining about 20 speed on the Recti here. Let's go ahead and save this as her new preset. And she's laughing. She's having a great time. She appreciates it. It might not look like it in her face, but she's real happy right now. She's smiling on the inside, is what I'm trying to say. Why do we have a journal on the... Okay, journal does increase heals. Okay, it's fine. You know what, we'll leave the journal on her. Sadly, her masteries aren't fully built out, but we'll make it work. Next up, the Haikatoon, who has no shoes on. What is this? Who stole the Haikatoon shoes? She's like a Eurovision contestant. And once again, a reliquary tender is commandeering some of the better boots that we've got available to us on this account from the speed set. I'm going to go ahead and throw these up to rank 16. There's some of our only speed main stat speed boots on the entire account. So those can go on the Haikatune. And we're also going to just do the exact same things that I've been doing already. Just hiding set filters and just prioritizing speed as a high priority. And we're just going to look for weapons here. Frankly, Feral Backhorn is a great champion, great legendary. He's not booked on this account. I don't believe he's, is he even close to being maxed on this account? Actually, I don't think he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Christmas tree is still, only 5 stars. So I'm going to go ahead and steal his weapon as well. Another rule, man, is to keep your best gear on your best champions on your account at the end of the day. And honestly, Haikatune's going to be used in basically all of our dungeon teams and now in our Hydra team. And so she needs this. An unused speed shield and an unused speed helmet, even though the rolls kind of sucked. I'm going to just now bump her up to 243 speed. Wait, why are her defense stats so low? She was only at 2,000 before. Now she's only 1,800. What are we running as the main stat on our Haikatune's gear? Ah, it's more flat HP. Oh, not flat HP. Okay, dude, these gloves have got to go. Speed is key and all that, man, but defense percent and HP percent are just astronomically better than this. I mean, the Glade Wolf on this account is only level 50 as well. We've got to take these gloves off of the Glade Wolf, man. Just get a big old defense injection for our Haikatune. You know what? I'm also going to go ahead and roll these up to 16 as well, because frankly, they need it. Oh, good heavens. Our accessory is okay, an HP ring that double rolled into flat defense. Oh, okay, suddenly the lack of defense stat is starting to make sense. Try some rolls on this ring right here, man. Come on, man, double defense percent roll. Oh, Jesus wept. Okay, well, honestly, even just this ring right here, that was just already here on the account when I first got here. Even this is better. Like, it's going to result in a decent defense upgrade, so we'll just go ahead and equip this for now. The amulet is crit damage, even though we've got no crit rate. Oh, God. I tell you what, some of the builds on the account are actually, like, looking pretty good, and then there's other ones that just make me think, what on earth is happening here, you know? Okay, so basically anything here is an upgrade, but we might as well do it in style and get this feral neck equipped for a bit more defense there as well. And so now this build is drastically improved on the Haikatune in just a billion different ways, so that's good. And then this brings us to the Umbral Enchantress. Can I actually make this work with a level 40? A level 50 I'd actually be quite confident, but a level 40? Okay, good. I can actually go forward to Ascender to increase her debuff duration for her block buffs debuff, so that's good. I'll just take her up 3 stars so that we get that in the bag. But for the build, wish me luck, I'm going in. Well, if this ring doesn't double roll into defense percentage, this might be a very short account takeover video, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, come on, please. Okay, you know what? A single roll will do, given the circumstances. Hey, a little bit of HP percent at the end there as well. Final defense stats. We're stealing a lot of gear here off a lot of guys. I'm not the biggest fan of this. I don't think we should be taking this chest plate off of the Geo. I don't think this weapon needs to come off of the Xenomorph, nor this helmet the Predator, but in the interest of trying to make this work even just one time. Our accuracy sucks as well, by the way. Oh my goodness. Okay, I rejigged some things. This is as far as I can push it. Just shy of 1900 defense, only 20k health. Ugh. Accuracy 154, quite short. Before I equip this, let me just go ahead and save all of these champion builds real quick so we can fix these builds after the fact. All right, screw it. Done. Let's just send it. Ooh, I can go ahead and switch this relic onto her as well for another 39 accuracy there. We're taking that off the Mordecai, but he can do okay without it for the time being. That gets us to 190 accuracy. I think the accuracy is going to be the least of our issues though, man. Let's just see if she can even survive like a single hit, you know? This right here is the team and the goal.
At Walden University, I can get the W. With multiple ways of learning, Walden gets and respects my reality.
My class schedules work for me and my grind.
Get the W. This is learning that's fit for my life. No doubt I'll make an impact with the skills I can use today and the credentials that open tomorrow.
Now is the time.
To do it on my time. Get the W. Walden University. Set a course for change.
Oh. Just getting the 1 key, man. How much is it? Like 6 mil? I don't even know. So we open up with the increased speed. Moment of truth, man. Moment of truth. Can we actually get this done? I guess I'm going to use AoE decrease attack first, I think, on the Mikey. I feel like that's most important. We actually weak hit against one of them, which blows a little bit. Okay. Get the decrease attack up there, whatever. Then we get the go ahead and land the block buffs. That lasts for 3 turns here. does actually land on all of the Hydra heads. Cool. Then we can go ahead and land the provoke on the head of decay, which is the most important one to keep under control. Then HP bends on everything. Only one resist there. Not the worst. Not the worst, man. Try and land the decreased speed here against head of decay. We actually get that on the Haikatoon, which is crazy, crazy lucky. Okay, so we've got all of the parts. Oh my god, dude, she almost just got one tapped. We've got all of the moving parts correct. It's just now keeping her alive is going to be the biggest issue. One single heal from the Rector just fully healed her, man. That makes me a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, that makes me a little bit nervous. She's very, very squishy. But we already knew that, right? Little attack from the Mordecai. I mean... Okay, so we do have up the decreased attacks though, man. So the decreased attacks are saving her. We can also get up an AoE decreased speed here. Never mind, the Vizix decided to miss a 10. Thanks, Vizix. You're really, really babysitting this poor little... Oh god, this poor little Umbral Enchantress well, aren't you? You know? So right now the Head of Decay is about to get a 10 while it's not provoked, which is an absolute disaster. Nothing we can do about that until the team is moving faster, just in terms of speeds, and so it's going to cleanse everything off of all of the other Hydra heads just here, which is like the first warning sign that things might be going badly pretty soon, which is putting it mildly, to say the least. And it is going to be just a second before we can get up another AoE block buffs. We also have to keep her alive. The Umbral Enchantress is so low, one single hit, and she's basically going to go down. 10-meter boost. No, then she dies. Okay, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Hold on, team. We do have a revive on the team at least, but okay. Okay. Big old buff spread coming out. Yeah. Nobody likes you, Head of Mischief. Shut the hell up, okay? We're in a lot of trouble. Every head currently has an increased attack. The Vizix isn't booked, so she doesn't have a provoke ready to use again, which is a real damn shame. We can go ahead and revive the Umbral here, but is she even going to get a 10 before it's all over? Let's go ahead and get decreased attack up on everything. That's good. That actually just saved the Umbral's life for just a second here. Come on, dude. Come on. We can make this work. We can make this work. Block buffs in everybody. Lands on everybody. HP bends. Renewed. Let's go, man. So she might die again here. She does die again here, obviously. We can go ahead and get up the provoke again. Do I even want to use the provoke just yet? I don't. So this is quite advanced, but I'm actually just checking on the Head of Decay's skills, and its speed of decay ability isn't ready until the turn after next turn, and so we don't need to provoke it just yet. I'm just going to A1 with the Vizix and save a provoke for the next turn here, man. Just see if we can just stabilize and just hold on. We're going to have to make do without the Umbral for just a second. Again, obviously if the Umbral's level 60 and all the champions on this team are fully booked, I'm way confident that this team has got what it takes, but I'm more just trying to prove a point with this video that you bring the right tools to the table, you can do way better than you might think into certain bosses. The Devours are going to be a big problem. A big problem. I've just got to rely on HP bends busting this nerd out. Because direct damage, like attacking into this guy directly, into the Head of Torment, is just going to spread true fears across our whole team. And I really do not want to deal with that. We can go for an AoE decreased speed here. I'm going to go for it. There it is. Very nice. Decrease attack. You're letting us down there, Rector. You're letting us down, okay? How many HP bends do we have up? Only the one. Oh, God. No. I can't use the A1 into the Head of Torment. I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. I'm under Veil. I can. I'm just talking nonsense. Okay. So if we're under Veil, we actually can do it. Let's go for refresh decrease speed over here. Great. She gets the truth here from the Head of Torment, man. Okay. The provoke, we still do not have to use the provoke. So that's quite good. And I can attack here because we're under Veil. Nice, dude. The HP bend breaks up the Mikey. Okay, that's a huge win. That's a huge win. I'm also massively thankful, by the way, that the block buffs debuff is a 3-turn duration, so that even though the Umbral Enchantress is dead, it's sticking around for a little while, you know? That's actually coming in massively clutch for us. Okay, we can't revive her until next turn, so Rector, that's going to be your next job. The HP bends we can refresh in just a second, so we'll try and get that done. I should use 10-meter boost there on the Mordecai. That was stupid. Now we need to go in and land the provoke, because Head of Decay is going to use its cleanse next turn, so we need to be ready for that. Let's try and refresh decrease speed over here, I guess. We failed to do so with the Haikatoons there. 1. We can come in now, though, with the revive, and I think the Umbral will have time to actually get a attack off, which is bloody lovely. Also, Mordecai is about to refresh the bends again, so that's big. Come on, dudes. We can do this. We can do this. Say it with me. Nobody believed. Everyone for this entire video, I swear, man, was looking at me like building out the Umbral. What's he doing? He's wasting his time. This is never going to work. Is it not? Is it not? Level 40 Umbral Enchantress. Unbooked everything on this team. Let's go. We're going to make it happen anyway, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. We are going to get the one key on this. We're going to get the one key on this if it kills us. Well, not if it kills us. I'm not going to give my life for this. What are you talking about? Are you crazy? But let's just see. We've got to get the Umbral one more turn here so she can refresh. I can go ahead and get some Tammy to fill here across our team. I should have been doing that with the Mordecai a lot more. That was just my stupid mistake. I just forgot that he did that on his A2. I'm not going to lie. AoE decrease speed. Bam. Huge. Just buying us more time. Do I want to go for the decrease attack? I need to go for the decrease attack. I need to on the Mikey, right? I have to. AoE decrease attack. It's gonna get removed by the Head of Decay. I don't have the provoke for the next attack on the Head of Decay, so you know what? I could use the Umbral as an emergency provoke here. It might actually not be the worst thing. Oh, she can go ahead and refresh this though. Ooh, they've already got the buffs up. What does the block buffs even matter? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? The head of Twatburger isn't up as well, so can't exactly apply Poison Cloud right now as well. Like the head that applies Poison Cloud isn't active. So I don't think I need to worry about that either. I think it's better that I apply the Provoke. Lasting for 2 turns. Here. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. The reason you don't want to do that on your Umbral Enchantress is because it applies a 5-turn duration protected block active skills debuff on her, and the only way to get rid of this is if she dies. And so we're actually kind of just low-key hoping that she dies at this stage. But dudes, we're actually doing this. I repeat, we're actually doing this. Even I can't believe it. Oh, don't die me, Physics. If Physics dies, that's an absolute disaster. But you know what, man? Look, the Head of Mischief is about to die with another HP burn tick here. You know what? I'm just going to go for the smack on it, man. It's a 1 in 3. Sorry, 1 in 4. I'm still just going to go for it. Physics, please! Why do they always attack into the worst possible one? Umbral, I don't even know why I tried. You don't do any damage anyway. No! The Ally Protect killed our Physics, dude. Okay, we've got to spend the revive on her. Can I please just get this thing dead? It's a 1 in 4 that we hit that, man. It's a 1 in 4. Come on. Dude. If we just get our first head dead, I'll be so happy. Yes! Oh my god! We're actually gonna get this. We're actually gonna get the 1 key. Decrease speed. Hi, Katoon, I'm going to execute you after this fight. Might be a little bit harsh. Okay, man, let's go ahead and get the AoE heals up. Get Veil refreshed on everybody. We can actually get some attacks into a decapitated head. That's enormous progress for us, dude. That's enormous. I can go ahead and refresh the Provoke here as well now. On the Physics, it was actually the right risk to take to go ahead and try and block active skills with the... apply the block active skills to the Umbral Enchantress. We can refresh the burns here now. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. I mean, this Hydra head's going to revive very, very quickly, but we're very, very close to getting the Head of Torment dead as well. For God's sake, of course it swallows somebody now, just as I say that. Not as I'm saying that. Not as I'm saying that, man. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, hopefully we've got the AoE damage to do this. Let's go ahead and decrease speed on everything. Hi, Katoon, does she want to try and decrease speed on Head of Torment, I guess? Let's go for it. She fails to land it, because of course she bloody well does. 45% land rate or whatever the hell it is, my aid is, dude. Okay. This is like the ultimate showdown of my life, by the way. Like, this is crazy that we're actually able to even try and be sort of pulling this off. Can this thing just die, man? I'm tempted to attack here with the Mikey. I'm gonna go for it. Yes, debuff spread on everything. Increased speed buffs. It's like all the Mordecai's damage, by the way. Can I just say that as well? It's just all the Mordecai's damage and the HP burns, you know? There goes another head. Good. Just gives us less mechanics to deal with. Attacking into this thing though is just not gonna fly. Not while we're not under Veil. Oh, the Rector's been eaten. So we have no heals and no Veil. Oh, and no revive when the Umbral dies. And she is gonna die. Like any second now, bro. Oh, we have to attack here then. We just have to take the fears. We just have to take the fears, man. Oh God. There's the Poison Cloud. Mordecai can attack through that though. It's not like the end of all things. Mordecai can actually place the burn through this. He doesn't have it yet. Oh, oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Can we still recover from this? I don't think we can recover from this, man. I think that might be it. I think the run might have come to an end. I can't believe it. Umbrella's gonna go down. The poisons are absolutely disgusting. I can't, there's no point me even attacking into the head of Torment right now. Oh my god, I can't believe it's gonna fall apart after all of this. Mordecai, please! Get your turn, lad. Okay. Mass HP bends go out. Can we actually recover from this now, though? The Mikey's gonna have a chance to break out the nerd here. There it is. And we get the head killed. That cleanses all of the fears, but we're about to take so much damage, dude. We're about to take so much damage. We have to land the Provoke here on the Head of Decay again. Oh, God. Oh, God. Alright. We can attack in kinda big here and spread HP bends to everybody. That's good. The Rectus stuff is on cooldown. Oh, we're just gonna limp along with a few champions here and see what sort of damage numbers we can actually finish up on. I mean, we can get the revive, but to what end, you know? We get to pick the Visix up again here. She's still got so long on all of her cooldowns though, bro. Oh, man. Ooh. We get the chance to revive the Mordecai here. It might not be over. It might not be over, team. What's the Mordecai's cooldown on his HP burn? That's gonna decide everything. It's 1,000 light years away. Oh, Mordecai, live. He's getting out of one more burn, bro, before he goes down. Nice. It damages through Poison Cloud. Oh, they all get cleansed. Oh, Head of Decay, I hate you so much, man. I hate you so much. Oh, God. Not quite 6.6. Okay, I'm not going to torture myself with another run. Now, what I can do is take a level 48 5-star Umbral Enchantress on my own account and sort of replicate the team a little bit, throw on the amulet, and you can see she's running at about like 220 speed. Her defense is still a little bit low, to be fair. She's still like very, very squishy. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a relic on her, something defensive. Happy little Rod of Blasphemy will do. She doesn't have any masteries, but her skills are fully upgraded, and so, you know, it's a bit more representative of what this team might actually do. Gonna just throw together some team presets so that the Umbral Enchantress can't open or can't use her A3, and I'm gonna run this into hard Hydra and just see what happens. So not normal difficulty, but hard. Does she live? Does she do her job? Is the team functional? 25 million damage, chest rewards is actually enough for a 1 key into hard Hydra with this team, which frankly is reassuring enough for me that once all of these champions are fully built on Mr. Ink Demon's account, he's gonna have no problem at all getting the 1 key against normal Hydra. The fact that I almost 1 keyed it with that team with a level with a level 40 unbooked Umbral Enchantress and everything else completely unbooked, I'm pretty happy with that, and I think that the team is going to be good to go in time on Mr. Ink Demon's account. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride in this one. Holy crap, man. What a challenge, you know, but there you do go. Hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if you're looking to create a new raid account, make sure to get that done right now by clicking on the beginner link that's below this video at the top of the description box and use that link to create a new account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now, including Corvus the Corruptor as your day 1 starter legendary champion.
Think Verizon is expensive? Think again. Anyone can bring their AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today and we'll give you a better deal. So bring us your bill. Walk in, run in, pogo stick in, teleport if you can. Ride on the back of a rollerblading yak or fly in on the wings of a majestic falcon. Any way you can, bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store today, and we'll give you a better deal on the best network. Based on RootMetrics' best overall mobile network performance, U.S. second half 2025, all rights reserved. Must provide very recent postpaid consumer mobile bill in the name of the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms, conditions, and restrictions apply.
Every single epic champion inside of Raid reviewed, man. 2 minutes per faction. Is that even doable? Well, I'm gonna have to basically skip through some champions in this video because if they're just obvious chickens, I'm not gonna waste too much time on them. First up, Aina. I wouldn't build this champion personally. A lot of these are gonna be my personal opinions as well. Take that in mind. People will still rage. They always do in these videos. They take things very, very personally if I don't like a champion, but whatever, man, it just is what it is. Aina, generally speaking, not going to be built by most people. I wouldn't hold it against you if you did. She brings decreased defense and a weakened debuff, so quite good. She's very, very single target focused. It's a big drawback for Aina. Jotun, crap HP burner. Wouldn't bother with this guy. Sikora, no good, man. I mean, she brings a weakened debuff on an AoE, but it's a 4-turn cooldown, and it's only a 75% land rate on attack all enemies. Not good enough, man. Get her in the sea. Atur, more like... I haven't got a pun. Atur, more like a dog. Get him off my screen, man. Crappy provoker, low land rates, wouldn't bother. Amina, great wave controller champion, 10 meter decrease, chance of placing stun on enemies who have their 10 meters fully depleted, AoE decreased defense, 100% land rate, 3-turn cooldown, which is actually what you're looking for. Not a bad Faction Wars wave controller at all. Alika, way underrated nuka. Would build this champion. I'm in the process of building this champion actually for a review video on my own account. Attacks all enemies, 3-turn cooldown, chance of increasing cooldowns of enemy skills, and a big single target smack on a A2 on a 2-turn cooldown, ignores half of enemy defense. Very solid and underrated nuka. Tashira, great Faction Wars reviver. 3-turn cooldown revive, brings a 20% speed aura in faction crypts as well. Very nice to have. Chance of placing weaken on an A2 as well on a 3x random hitter. A little bit of healing worked into this A3 as well. Honestly, a very slept on Faction Wars reviver. Kalia, little bit of a piece of crap. She's not a great HP burner, but she brings HP burn. She's not a great heal reduction champion because she's quite squishy, so what, are you going to take her into Amius? Probably not. Wouldn't bother building Kalia. I'd consider her a chicken, much like my Ev. Get her off my screen. And Baroth. I'm not even going to review these guys, man. Baroth looks absolutely insane. His kit isn't even worth considering, it's that bloody bad. Jamas is fine as a reviver champion. She brings a revive on a 5-10 cooldown, but I'd rather bring it to Shada if I could, even though Jamasa looks like an absolute badass. Hey man, before we get into the rest of the epics, by the way, if you could create a new Raid Shadow Legends account and get a triple legendary and quadruple epic champion start, make sure to get that done right now by clicking on the beginner link that's down below this video at the top of the description box. Man, just use laptop or PC to click on that link and use that link to create a new account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. Or if you've got a friend who's looking to start playing Raid, get them to use that link, man, to create their new account. They ain't gonna regret it. It's the best beginner promo link going, and to start off your new Raid account with the maximum amount of free stuff and all of the free champions that you do see on screen at this moment in time. We're actually gonna be covering some of those champions as well in this video, would you know it. Ward Painted, not bad in a reflex set. Honestly, I'd recommend most people probably don't build a Ward Painted, but if you're desperate for a debuff cleanse and a healer champion on an early game account and you pull a Ward Painted, you could go ahead and consider building her. The reflex set is to reduce the cooldown on an A2, which removes all debuffs from herself, one debuff from all allies, then heals Ward Painted for 100% of their max HP, so build up with a lot of health, and then heals all allies equal to 50% of the surplus heal. This skill also grants her an extra turn, so it's actually a 3-turn cooldown skill to just help reduce that cooldown even more. It's good stuff. Not essential, however, unlike a Haikatoon, who's honestly fantastically good and 95% of accounts inside of Raid, in my opinion, which is all I have, should be building that Haikatoon. 90% speed aura in all battles on a very early game account is great. She's the 30-day login reward. She brings a 3-turn cooldown, 10 meter fill, and increased speed buff, strong version as well. Bit of 10 meter decrease on the A3 and even decreased speed on the A1. I think Haikatoon is great and is way slept on. Vala, not great. She's almost there. She's almost there. If this was just 100% land rate decreased defense, or even at like an 80%, and not a... Dude, it's 50% chance of placing decreased defense on a 3-10 cooldown on the C2. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough, man. It just doesn't keep pace with other champions inside of Raid. For me, I would never bother building a Vala. Unlike Farrakhan the Fat, it's one of the better champions inside of Raid. Big old ally attack on his A3, great for Fire Knight, increased crit damage buffs as well, plus the ally attack skill. In this A3, makes him great into Chimera clan boss, Demon Lord clan boss, Fire Knight, you name it, right? Boss content. He's gonna kind of pop off in most of them, apart from like Hydra. Brings HP burn and poison on his A2 as well. Again, great into all of those things that I just mentioned. Fantastic champion, man. Hoskarol, basically Armina's main competition. He makes Armina look not so great. His stun is to attack all enemies, 75% land rate stun on a 3-10 cooldown on his A2. Great stuff. One of the better epic wave controller champions in the game. Almost always worth building for Faction Wars. Harken Greatblade, more like Harken Crap Blade. She's just not very good. Like, she's not a great champion at all. Debuff spread on the A3, chance of placing weaken on the A1. It's like, but it's a 4-10 cooldown. And what are you debuff spreading? It's only spreading 2 random debuffs. It's not even spreading all. So I don't know, man. I just don't know where to use this champion. She's just not great in my view. Swipe Firstborn is actually fine. Brings an attack all enemies 3-10 cooldown, decreased attack debuff, strong version on an AoE, and a weakened debuff on the A3. She's fine for the likes of Faction Wars and that kind of thing. You maybe expect a little bit more from a Void Epic. She's definitely not a must build by any stretch. Looks cool, her kit's functional. Build her if you need an AoE decreased attack. Skytouch Shaman, very strange champion. I want to say that most people probably shouldn't bother building a Skytouch Shaman. She brings debuff cleanse, block debuffs, revive on death buff on all allies for 2 turns. She's got some niche old uses, but I don't know, man. She's an interesting champion. most people probably not going to build. And oh my god, it took us way too long to get through the Barbarian champions, man. So under the Sacred Order, we're just going to hammer through these. I'm just going to have to straight up skip some of these bloody champions. I'll just give them like a one-word review. Like Canada's, for example. I mean, pretty good healer for faction wars. That's it. Wouldn't really recommend her otherwise outside of that. Same thing with Adriel as well. Not a bad support champion to take into faction wars. Her speed aura is disappointingly only for magic champions. If this was all champions, she might be a hell of a lot better. Hope, more like hopeless. Get her off my screen. Garbage, man. Frostbringer, wouldn't bother. Brings a 410 cooldown increased speed buff. Outside of that, just not very good. She didn't bring any freeze effects, man. How could she be called Frostbringer and doesn't freeze anything? Talia, beautiful hair, but this isn't a L'Oreal contest. Her triple hit A1 is nice, but a counter-attack buff is on a 510 cooldown on a A3. What are we doing here, man? She's an okay little champion to bring along. I've never felt the need, however, to build a Talia myself personally. Even though she combos apparently with Phoenix, maybe that's something you want to do on your own account, I've never felt compelled to build her before. Much like Juliana, who, in theory, is a pretty good boss killer champion. HP burn debuff, poison debuffs. Not bad. Tends to not be very good though outside of hitting bosses, which is the biggest problem. Very, very single target focus, and you will eventually replace it with better boss killer damage dealers on your account in areas like Demon Lord and stuff, and so tough to recommend her. Unlike Sanguinia, great champion, man. Remove all debuffs from all allies except this champion. Has a 100% chance of transferring all debuffs from this champion to the target. Cool, man. Debuff cleanse also brings a block debuff and a continuous heal buff and a 310 cooldown as well on a A2. Not a bad little champion who actually does pretty well into some niche areas of the game. Eothar, similar deal, very, very niche. Attacks in 4 times at random, each hit with a chance of placing poison debuff. Actually, 100% chance of placing poison debuff for 2 turns. On a 310 cooldown on his A2. Great in a Demon Lord. Not anywhere else. Relic Keeper, get him off my screen. He's bloody terrible. He's annoyingly terrible. Just like Missionary. What about, don't look at me like that, man. He's gonna get off the screen too. Wherefore art thou, Romero? In the vault. That's where he is, okay? Either that or in the oven. Romero is, generally speaking, a bit of a chicken for most people. Brings a shield buff on all allies, which is okay. And brings a little bit of AoE healing as well on all allies on a 210 cooldown. He's alright. Is he the best support champion slash healer to build for your Sacred Order faction wars? Probably not, but, you know, he can do okay. Lady Tessa, more like Lady Vault Tessa. Or Chicken Tessa, because that's what most people are going to use her for. Mordecai, great champion, must build for most players. Great stuff, right? From bottom of the barrel to one of the best Sacred Order epics. HP burn debuff on all enemies, couple 10s. Some 10 meter fill, some 10 meter decrease for enemies as well on his A2. Solid into waves, solid into Spider. Decent even as a starter champion into Hydra. Great, great champion, man. Next to Bushi, crap. Phoenix, not really. Phoenix is great. Phoenix is one of the best epics in the game. One of the hitting A1 skills in the game that also happens to be able to double hit and place block revive. Oh man, we're talking about a forever epic into Ice Golem. He's amazing into Ice Golem for blocking revive against the boss's minions. Just a very, very powerful champion of all. You are seldom going to regret building a Phoenix. Deacon Armstrong, one of the best epics in the game. Everybody knows. Speed aura in all battles, huge 10 meter control, and 100% land rate, decreased defense. Fantastic champion. Must build for most players. Mistress of Hymns? Nah, she's fine. She brings a revive for faction wars, but outside of that, doesn't do a whole lot. Lodric, basically the expensive, or rather the rich man's version of the Metal Shaper rare champion to bring 100% uptime shield buffs into Scarab King. Just build Metal Shaper. Why would you ever build a Lodric for that job? Next up, Anchorite, great component champion with unique buffs and a buff duration increaser skill on his A2 to take into an Infinity Wixwell Demon Lord Clan Boss team. Doesn't really do a whole lot in the game outside of that, however, though, for me. Doesn't quite do enough. Next up, we've got Carlinia. I always imagine that, dude, this little flat cap action that makes Carlinia look bald as hell, and then the candlesticks on her head just to top it off. I don't know, man. She's always got like a questionable visual design, in my opinion. Under the mix that she's also just not a very good champion, and yeah, we'll just stop talking about her. Next up, Cardinal, great champion, built in high resistance gear in Stone Skin, and take her into like your tag arena teams and stuff in PvP for her revive, reviving all allies and boosting the 10 meter to max. Very, very OP skill to have got if you've got like a high resistance build Cardinal built in Stone Skin. Very, very tough to deal with in an arena setting. Next up, Lightsworn, who happens to be one of the epic champions that you get using my beginner promo link that's down below this video at the top of the description box from just leveling up your account, right? He's one of those epic champions, man. So I've got a special soft spot for Lightsworn. Triple hit on his A1, 10-meter decrease, also brings a little bit of increased defense buff in a 4-turn, as well as 100% land rate decrease speed on a 3-turn cooldown on his A2 as well. Solid champion for progress into Fire Knight and stuff like that, which is what I'm going to be building him for on my free-to-play account that I'm currently working on. And solid champion, if a little bit niche. You know, is he the best 10-meter controller and stuff to take into Fire Knight? Not really, but if he's what you've got, he's what you've got. At least he brings the decreased speed at 100% clip. Inquisitor Shamail, still use this guy in my Hydra teams on my main account. Fantastic champion. Negates completely enemy fear and true fear debuffs. Decent damage on his A2. Fantastic into Hydra. Man, Godseeker and Eerie, a must build into Sand Devil for soloing the entire thing, or at least being paired up alongside an HP burner, a max HP damage dealer champion on your account to completely clear Sand Devil. We're gonna get even faster. That was another 5 minutes for Sacred Order, dude. Okay, Royal Guard, insane. Boss killer champion, build him. Right? Oh god, what am I doing? Tyrell, if you pull this guy in the early game, build him too. 4-turn cooldown, attack all enemies, decreased defense is great. Reliable decreased attack debuff on a single target hit, at least on his A1 to take into Demon Lord. Great progression champion, that's like a 6 or 7 out of 10 into most areas of the game. Very much a jack of all trades, master of none. If you pull him later on in your account, you probably won't get great use. Skaramis, Giga Chad, build him as a mischief tank into Hydra, and if you don't build him into a mischief tank into Hydra, his AoE provoke and his decreased attack debuff on an AoE skill going to give him great value into wave content as well on your account for a long time. And Dahlia, crap. Fenacil, fine, brings an increased defense and a little bit of healing on a 3-10 cooldown on his A2. For that reason, at least, I think he's already decent enough to consider at least building into Faction Wars. Not a massive priority though. Luthea, I mean, she would be okay if her A3 was a 3-10 cooldown, placing this AoE decreased speed, but it being a 4-10 cooldown, it's just a little bit long, and the rest of her kit doesn't really do that much else. Even at A2, chance to place freeze, it's only a 25% chance on each hit on a 3x random hitter. For me, not good enough. Ilsinia, she is good enough to be used as a fusion component into Mikage, man. Off with her head, store it in your vault, and execute her at just the right time. Just summon your Lady Mikage. That's really it. Ambassador Lethalin, more like Ambassador Dogalin. I think this guy is absolutely terrible. I wouldn't build him in any circumstances at all. Just my opinion, okay? There's gonna be somebody in the comments, or actually he carries my account in Hydra. How? How does he carry your account? You're just lying, okay? You're just lying to yourself, and man, I'll stop. And I'm joking, by the way. If I crap on any champions in this video and you actually use them in your account and get good value out of them, good. Like, I'm glad to be wrong about that kind of thing, and good stuff. I don't want anybody to feel like they built one of these champions that I crap on and that they're going to have a bad time with it. If you're getting use out of it, that's good stuff for you, man. Most champions do actually have their niche, all things considered. Neldor being one of them. Keep this guy for hard mode Fire Knight. Great champion, AoE decreased speed, as well as a triple hitter A1 with a 40% land rate on each hit, replacing freeze. Great for getting you started into hard Fire Knight, man. Next up, Vegas. Great champion. 3-10 cooldown Ally Protect can also be built with high resistance gear to solo Scarab King in Doom Tower in just the right build. Little bit niche though. Maximin, piece of crap. Speed Aura, little bit of 10-meter fill on his A2. That's kind of all he does. Maximin's a piece of garbage. Jingle Hunter's okay. Wave control, enemy 10-meter decrease on attack all enemies being sort of like the main feature, I guess, of his kit. Speed Aura's in arena battles. Kind of would use him in Faction Wars more than anything. And even then, he's not very good there either, so I wouldn't really bother. Battle Sage, she's about as good as her haircut, man. Don't like this champion. Not very good. Exemplar might look like a common champion, but, well, she's at least an uncommon. She's at least maybe like a low tier rare champion. With this A2, attacking 3 times at random, each hit 100% chance of placing weakened debuff. It is on a 210 cooldown when fully booked. There's something to be said about that. She's okay. I'd give her like a 5 out of 10, you know what I'm saying? Andrissia, dude, looks very badass. Not very good. I actually think that she's crap, to be honest. 100% land rate stun on a 210 cooldown. If she can land like a 210 duration stun if the target doesn't have any active buffs. Do people actually like her? Why do people like Andrissia? I don't see it. I don't see it at all, man. Chance of decrease in duration of all enemy buffs by 210s. Okay, fine. Also increases the duration of increased defense buffs and allies by a 10. That's such a random effect to have on. So she brings some buff peel, basically. Okay, fine, the arena score, I get it. But Faction Wars?
Most people don't know that you can get a domain from Squarespace. Not just a website. But you're not most people. Because now you know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like velvetchords.com for your music studio. Or kidchords.com for your middle school band camp. Whatever your dream, Squarespace is how you make it happen, all under one roof. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
I don't know. I don't see it, man. I would never build an Idrissia, personally. Ethon in the Golden, great champion. Iwi Nuka brings block active skills. Very, very solid stuff. I would actually go ahead and build him. Light One Siendra, not good for an epic champion, especially for a Void epic. Wouldn't bother with her. Okay, that was a little bit faster for the high elves at least, man. Now onto the Banner Lords. Horden, decent into faction wars. That's the only place he's decent. He brings a speed aura and some decent single target damage, getting an extra turn if he kills an enemy with his Air 1. Fine into faction wars. Lordly Legionary, piece of garbage. He's terrible. Don't build this guy. Not into Fire Knight. Not into anywhere. I wouldn't bother at all. Archmage Helmet, worth taking up to level 50. Brings an AoE stun, which is quite good, as well as increased speed buffs on a 310 cooldown. So, you know, he's always going to be worth building up to at least level 50 for most accounts to take into faction wars. Gerhard the Stone. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't build him. Andulf, is he any good? He's alright. He's okay into faction wars. 310 cooldown, attack all enemies, weaken debuff, 50% chance of missing fear debuff for a turn as well. A little bit of counter attack buff action on himself. He's alright, man. He's not much better than alright though. Signy the High Shield, I had high hopes for this champion. I don't think that she's very good. I don't think that I'd bother building a Signy. She just doesn't quite do enough. A little bit of buff peel against enemies and a little bit of debuff removal for allies on a 310 is sort of like the main feature of her kit. She's alright, man. Oathbound. Well, at least he brings 100% and red decrease attack debuff, strong version against all enemies. Also a chance of decreasing enemy turn meter by 20%. He's fine in a faction wars, 6 out of 10, you know. Chancellor Yasmin. I just wouldn't bother. I think that she's not very good. Seneschal, what does he actually bring? 410 cooldown, 100% land rate provoking all enemies for a turn. Yeah, not good enough. I wouldn't build him. Wouldn't bother, man. Alaric the Hooded is actually okay. 410 cooldown, 100% land rate, decreased attack, and decreased accuracy debuff is fine. Also brings some buff steal, but it's only single target, and it's only 75% chance. Nah, you know what? Nah, I wouldn't bother. Wouldn't bother with him either. Lady Quillen, not very good at all. Sir Artemis, let's just go ahead and skip him. Usually, I just probably just use him as a chicken. To be fair, not very good. Knight Errant, similar deal, though his weakened debuff is very, very reliable. But nah, scanning over the rest of his kit is kind of all he brings, man. 90% land rate stun, on his A2, it just doesn't do enough, man. You need some more attack all enemy skills in champions like this. Stag Knight, absolute must build for 90% of accounts inside a raid. Decreased speed is pretty reliable on his A1, which is a great debuff to bring, as well as AoE decreased defense, AoE decreased attack on a 310 cooldown on the A2. Great champion into many different areas of the game. Master Fearmonger is absolutely awful. Just do not build under any circumstances. Giscard the Sigiled is actually fantastic. Increased defense, increased attack on a 310 cooldown is lovely to have right off the bat in the 310 cooldown AoE provoke. 75% clip is also very nice to have as well. Fantastic faction wars champion. Yolfrig is almost there. He's fine. His speed aura is quite slow, only 15% in all battles. Bit of 10 meter fill, increased attack buff, but it's a 410 cooldown, and then a little bit of healing on his A2. I don't know. For me, he doesn't quite do enough. Keep him as a fusion component, but that's it. Lady Annabelle for soloing Dreadhorn Bommel is absolutely unrivaled in this game as far as budget options go. Kind of a must build, I'd say, at least for most accounts inside a raid. Rohan doesn't quite do enough. Get her off the screen. Azure brings a chance to free. I'm making that up. Doesn't bring a chance to freeze. Crap, get rid of him. Warcaster, block damage buffer champion. 410 cooldown. You can pair up Warcaster with one or two other champions to start building a unkillable or block damage style Demon Lord Clan Boss team, which is an option, I guess. Can do the job. Not super great though in many other areas of the game, as you can see, unfortunately for Warcaster. Ursula the Mourner, one of the better reviver champions inside of the game, just one of the better support champions inside of Raid, actually. Revives all dead allies, boosts 10 meter, also plays increased defense and strength buff on all allies for 3 turns. So even though it's on a 5-turn cooldown, the buffs last a nice long duration of time, getting more value out of this. And then also brings in attack all enemies, decreased attack debuff, and increased attack buff on allies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown on the A2. Fantastic champion. champion, Ursula the Mourner, is great. There we go, man. Bannerlords, I think, was just a little smidgen faster. Let's just zigzag our way down now. Ogrin Tribes, man. Grimskin, I wouldn't bother building, to be honest. Grimskin is okay. With this Provoke on his A2, though, only being single target, for me, doesn't bring quite enough to the table. Ugo, one of the best epic champions in the game, a must build for basically everybody. Debuff cleanse, heals, decreased defense, block buffs, debuff, fantastic into Hydra. Yeah, a must build for pretty much everybody. Claude Beastfeed is not bad. 310 cooldown, increased speed, a little bit of shield buff on all allies under 310 as well. Not a bad little faction wars champion at all. Maybe just take up to level 50. Siege Hulk, great damage dealer, underrated champion for me. Reliable source of decreased speed, self buffs a lot with increased crit rate, crit damage, and even an increased attack buff on the A2. AoE decreased defense on the A2 as well, and some 10 meter decrease on the A1. Solid damage dealer with a lot of utility. Great jack of all trades damage dealer. Worth a build in my opinion. Lon the Cutter, big old 10 meter destruction on the A3. Problem is, it's a 410 cooldown. For me, not good enough. Skull Crusher, amazing champion. Ally Protect, big old counter attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. This all on a 310 cooldown. Amazing for severely boosting your damage into Demon Lord Clan Boss. Great into Faction Wars as well for just keeping your teams alive. Shadowbones, another great champion, honestly, to take into Faction Wars. A little bit of a one trick. You want to build him so that you actually disable the A3. In my opinion, I'd actually just forego this weak increased speed, decreased speed debuff and 10 meter fill. It's on a 510 cooldown, even fully booked. I'd build him in a reflex set and just have him spam this A2 as much as possible against waves in Faction Wars. It's just a crap load of 10 meter decrease, right? Each hit giving you a chance to decrease enemy 10 meter by 30% is absolutely nuts on a 75% land rate. Yeah, I think Shadowbones is actually a little bit slept on in Faction Wars. Grunch is an absolute piece of crap. Get him off my screen. Seize is decent. Into Finite, his 10 meter steal effect cannot be resisted, meaning that you can build him just to be nice and fast. And because he steals 10 meter at the end of his own turn, you just build him to be very, very high speed and just get him around again to using this passive as much as possible. His A2 also boosts his 10 meter as well. So damage dealer, 10 meter steal hybrid that doesn't require accuracy at all is a little bit slept on for me into Fire Knight. Not a bad champion at all. Old Gruckus, I built him in the past. Okay use out of him. His 10 meter decrease and his 10 meter and his decreased speed debuff, and not 100% land rate though. Even fully bugged. Big problem for me. I don't think I'd build him again. Galcut, nah. Epic bomb champions tend to be pretty crappy. Galcut is no exception. Cagebreaker, a little bit underwhelming. Not a bad champion by any stretch, just not great and usually not worth building. Occult Brawler is actually quite good. Great poison champion, particularly if you pull him early on in your account. Brings the potential for block revive as well, with his super long-winded A2 that we definitely don't have time to read out in this video, but can be used as a poisoner into Ice Golem, into Demon Lord Clan Boss. Will eventually fall off, of course, but, you know, not a champion to be slept on by any means. Grish the Mangler, honestly, I don't think is very good.